May we present to you a culturally significant book from the collection of the Tyumen Regional Scientific Library named after Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, The Journey of Pavel Ivanovich Krusenstern to the Northern Ural by Pavel Ivanovich. Paul Theodor von Krusenstern, or Pavel Ivanovich in the Russian version, is a Russian vice admiral, polar explorer, geographer, topographer and entrepreneur. Being born in the family of an outstanding Russian sailor Ivan Fyodorovich Krusenstern, he studied in Tsarsky Selsky Lyceum and in the Marine Corps, took part in naval expeditions led by Fyodor Petrovich Litke and Marine Survey of the Gulf of Finland. Being an experienced topographer and astronomer, in 1843 Pavel Ivanovich took part in Kaiserlin expedition to Pechorsky region, was organized by the Ministry of Finance and Mountain Engineer Corps. At the time of the major part of Pechora Basin hadn't been yet explored, but as a result of the expedition a lot of really valuable materials came to light. They contained geological, geodetic and cartographic data. Later on, Pavel Ivanovich visited this region 9 times, conducted scientific research and business. He was trying to find a waterway from Pechora to Ob, but as we can see, this project was utopian for the most part of it, because it hasn't been fulfilled so far. As it turned out, this idea was Pavel Ivanovich's life work. Even when he was old, in 1874, he organized 2 expeditions to that region, still trying to find a way to connect the European part of Russia and Siberia. So he writes more about demography, economy, agriculture, that is more down to earth rather than searching for the waterways. You can find a bookmark of the Grand Prince Konstantin Nikolaevich framed with the lights and the Grand Ducal crown above. Konstantin Nikolaevich was the son of Nikolai I and the brother of Alexander II.
Константин Николаевич – это сын Николая I, брат Александра II.
In 1853, he was named to a post of the Minister Naval Ministry, where he starts implementing his transformational changes. First of all, the Russian fleet re-equipment. His reform in the Naval Ministry formed the basis of his brother Alexander II's reform in the 60s. In the wall, the northern research published in The Journey of Pavel Ivanovich Krusenstern to the Northern Ural was of great importance. They spread their light on the territory unknown at that time, but extremely important for the state politics and economy. By the way, there is an edition of this book, but it didn't belong to the Grand Prince though. As part of the collection of rare books of the Tyumen Region Scientific Library, this edition is enclosed in a protective, acid-free container, eliminating external destructive atmospheric effects on the fabric of the book. It is stored in a strictly flat position on a shelf with special climatic controls. This volume is included in the register of the literary monuments. You can read more about the journey of Pavel Ivanovich Krusenstern to the Northern Ural owned by the Romanovs in Tyumen Regional Scientific Library in accordance with the rules of using documents from the rare book collection.